Hello, lovelies. Welcome to, or welcome back to, the Dollhouse. I am your yarn host, Kira, and we do the yarn and stuff and things. I went on a little trip to Michael's yesterday, and I managed to get all that edited. My oldest son went with me, and we were snarky together through the store. It was fun. It was fun. It was very hot. There was no air conditioning on in the Michaels. It was very hot, but it was not very crowded. There were many feral children running about when we first got there, but the feral children have seemed to left by the time we found the yarn, which was nice. So I had to take my video down, and then I had to narrate over all of the music, because the music that was playing on the Michael's loudspeaker was very loud and got me a copyright strike. So I managed to figure that out, which is amazing. This hat is a lot floopier than I intended. This is also a jellyfoot hat. I made this one last night. But this is, I love this yarn. I hate this company. In the color Cotton Candy. It's pretty. I like to be dorky and wear mine like this when I'm inside, because I don't have to worry about the sun. So, the Great Michael's tour yesterday was to find yarn that matches this. This is my Premier Bloom in Sandpiper, and I love this. It's marshmallowy, squishy, soft. It's a 3-weight, but it's a good size 3-weight. It's not too terribly thin. It's so soft, and it's softer after you wash it, and it's marshmallowy. And this is going to be for me because I love it. But I wanted to find a border that would go with that. And if you used any of the Premier Blooms, you know that there's slight variations in it. There are slight places where, you know, there's little specks of things. And then you have, of course, these stripes of flowers, or I guess since this is Sandpiper, it's different colored feathers or maybe rocks from the beach. But I managed to find, this slipped out of its little jacket. These are never easy to put back on. They never are. If you smoosh your skein like this and then grab it through the label, keep it smushed, the sleeves go right back on. Then you don't have to have them all fan out and go weird. But I found Heartland from Lion brand. It's 100% acrylic. It is a 4-weight, but it's a skinny 4-weight. So it will work. I just have to figure out, this is Grand Canyon. And this one is Dry Tortugas. Let's see. Oh, the border. Maybe this way. Do the border this way. We'll figure something out. But I have my yarn to make my own big rectangular wrap Roanna shawl thing. Right now we're just working on jellyfoot hats, because the jellyfoot hats are becoming popular. I am going to look up to see if I can find a really good use for cannabis colored yarn, because cannabis colored yarn. This is also Heartland from Lion. This is Joshua Tree. This is Joshua Tree. And I'm thinking of making granny squares with a little leaf in the center. Since one of my friends wants a granny square hoodie, I was thinking of making granny squares with the little leaves in the center for him. I think that'll be interesting. I also got my neon sign. That was from Michael's. That was on clearance from the summer shelf. Today is going to be very much a crash day. I have a little energy right now. But since I went out on a shopping trip yesterday because of my Emmy and my Ehlers-Danlos, and I also have mast cell activation syndrome, which means every once in a while my system will go, ah, allergen, even if there's not one there. So I don't know what I touched, what yarn I shouldn't have touched. Maybe it was because I carried around I was going to get woolies before I found the Heartland, so I was carrying those around in my arms. But my arms are all rashy and broken out, and now I have to take 3 different allergy meds because I carried wool, even though I know I'm allergic to wool. Sometimes I'm more allergic than others. I figured it would be okay to just touch it and put, usually it's not unless I'm crocheting with it or handling it for a long time, but nope. My system yesterday said, blah, 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 allergen. So, I am going to crash later today. My brain is going to go powering down whenever it decides to. So I figured I'd make one this morning. Thank you all for all the feedback on my silly self trying to figure out how to get around this copyright strike. Thank you guys for all the comments, and I love you guys. I do. I don't know you, but you've taken an interest in my humble little life, and I appreciate that. I do. I appreciate that. And we're more than halfway to getting monetized, which is kind of really awesome since I don't have an income right now. I'm on disability for all of this. Thankfully, we figured out a plan ahead of time yesterday, and the reason why I didn't make a video going into Michael's is because I was grabbing onto my son's arm, because I figured if we took the walker, then he'd have to push the cart, and pushing the cart and doing the film, and me trying to get through. I didn't know if it was busy, and you know how it is trying to get down a skinny aisle with a walker and feral children. So I just held on to him until he got me a cart. That's why I didn't do the film of the going in, but it was fun. It was nice to have a day out where I went somewhere that there wasn't a doctor poking and prodding at me, which is very rare anymore. We don't have a very close to us Joann Fabrics anymore. All of our close to us Joann Fabrics have moved, but my son is already planning the closest one in Pennsylvania and how we will do a trip up there. But I told him not to hurry because Joann generally has more stuff in stock that I want, so it'll be harder to get out of there on budget. So I told him we can wait on that a little bit, because I have a problem with pretty need, and I really don't need. I really don't. I have to use what I have before I need something, you know? And if I get up to Joann and they have the green and black variegated yarn, that, yeah, I'm probably going to have to get it, at least 4 of those. So I'm okay. I made it out of Michael's on budget, and I am rather proud of myself. I did pick up a couple things that I didn't intend to go for, but I only got 3 extra skeins of yarn, and, you know, I couldn't pass up permanent good vibes for $5. So, I think I did pretty good. I'm umming a lot. Brain is shifting into slow gear. Coffee. Sooner or later, I'll start drinking out of one of my own coffee mugs. Because I have coffee mugs with my logo on them. I just, you know, they're in a box. Maybe I should do a giveaway on that. A mug and some stickers and, I don't know, set of hooks, surprise yarn. We'll figure that out. I tried to do the giveaways when I first started, and it turned into a big scamming kerfuffle. And I'm not quite up for the scamming kerfuffle yet. I didn't sew the tail in on this. I'm terrible with that. Okay, so just a short update on me, and I am going to rest and make hats today. I just wanted to say thanks for all the interaction. And I will be back, I don't know, probably in a couple days, once I have something of merit to show you or talk about, because everything to talk about right now is Olympics or religion or politics or how the 3 intertwine, and I'm staying away from that subject. That cluster subject, nope. Though I would like to do, I don't know how many of you are into the strange and the weird. I would love to do like a group collective screening of Hellier. Like just watch Hellier and have us all have a little place to chat. I'll have to talk to Greg and Dana and see if I can do that. But I don't know how much of you are into the high strangeness like I am. I am very much into high strangeness, UFO weirdness, interterrestrial, ultra-terrestrial, and how that ties in with ancients and caves and the Pennyroyal Plateau being a giant piezoelectric crystal. Yeah, because we could do one of those. I got a whole big bag of weird I could share with you guys. But let me know. What do you want to see? You want more tutorials? Do you want more narrated walking through store videos? I can't do a whole lot of those because I don't get out much. But I can do those. And now we know we're not allowed to have music in the background. Do you like more of the chit-chatty things? Sometimes the chit-chatty things aren't interesting. I think I've hearted all of the comments. I haven't got to answer all of them yet because my energy is dwindling today. But I just wanted to say thank you for all of the input yesterday. You guys made me smile, and I appreciate that. I'll be back when I have something noteworthy for you. Until then, be kind. Be kind to yourself. Sprinkle kindness like seeds. It's free. No one else is free. Subscribe. Like. All them things are free. You could do the subscribe and like thing. That would be awesome. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Bye, lovelies.